WW5ENZ K1BOB.
Go ahead, sir. WW5ENZ.
WW5ENZ K1BOB.
K1BOB, WW5ENZ. Go ahead, sir.
Okay, I guess I was slow to get off the mic button here. Don is up, and I guess Lee is probably putting him on the list as we speak, and I'm happy to bring him in.
Roger, roger. Okay, we'll be calling on you first.
NX6RG, good morning, Bob. Big signal here in Idaho, about close to an S9, K1BOB. Oh, I haven't even checked my mail this morning, Bob. I'm sure I did. I'll check and let you know. Kilo 8 Yankee Oscar, are you still in there at John at WA6LJS? Yeah, are you copying him, Mike? I just heard something in there. Ask him, if you're copying him, ask him what the date when he sent the application in, because I can't find anything here, over.
Okay, John, yeah, that was, let's see, Kilo 8 Yankee Oscar, WW5ENZ. John, he needs to know the date you sent it in. Roger, roger. October 28th or 29th, John, WW5ENZ.
Roger, roger. Thank you much. I'll search in that area. Very good. WA6LJS standing by for the flyers in just a few minutes. NX6RG, K1BOB. Bob, I did not see anything regarding a question except for something from Lee. Nothing from you, though. Roger, roger. BobLundy@gmail.com. Well, we don't do emails often, so let me look, see if I got bumped somewhere along the line. I'll look through the junk mail and stuff like that. That might have been what happened, because we don't send emails too often. Thanks, Bob. I'll take a look. K1BOB. Roger.
Kilo 8 Yankee Oscar, go ahead, sir. Okay, you said Kilo Delta 5 Oscar Tango. Could you say that again? All right, that was the problem. Okay, I remember now. We have problems with with the different call signs. Just a second, and I'll call him. WA6LJS. Yeah, go ahead, Mike. All right, this is the call sign that we're looking for is Kilo Delta 5 Oscar Tango Juliet. Remember we had that issue there with the K4YDB?
Oh, okay. Let me search for that call sign.
Roger, that was Kilo Delta 5 Oscar Tango Juliet. Okay, good morning. This Friday edition of the Air Force Flyers Net is beginning. This net meets on 14290 megahertz 7 days a week at 1500 to 10 o'clock Central Time. The Flyers Club consists of military aviation members, both active and retired, pilots, air crew, ground crew, air traffic controllers, missile crews, support crews, and anyone involved with military aviation from the air branches of all services. We would very much like to welcome visitors to the net, as you do not need to be involved with the military or aviation in order to check in. Our purpose is to promote fellowship between those radio amateurs who devote a portion of their lives to support our air forces. This is a controlled net. To contact net control, use the words contact, relay, check-in info. We also have a website at www.airforcesflyersclub.org. That's www.airforcesflyersclub.org, which has a lot of info about the net and our members. There is an online application to join if you feel qualified. We also monitor Equilink in conference mode at ASFC, and will sometimes use this as a backup. My call sign is the Whiskey 5 Echo November Zulu. My name is Mike, and I'm located in southeast Oklahoma City. The way the net works is we'll take check-ins, and then we'll go down that list, allowing each station to give their report. And then the first time, we'll go back for 73 rounds. Please keep your transmissions no longer than 2 minutes, if possible, as there is another net that follows us 2 kilohertz up at about an hour and a half from now. I've been monitoring this frequency, net logger, and the Utah SDR, and we have recorded the following check-ins. Break. On the list so far is K0ZNC, Don, good morning. W4JJF, Kent, a visitor. W5PIX Cliff, mobile. K4ELW, he checked in and then checked out. WA6LJS John, good morning. KB7LAK Justin, who is going to be an aeronautical mobile, maybe. We will see, crossing our fingers. Also have N5BE Lee, good morning Lee. N9KJN Norm, and he is from Illinois. We have a WB2JJO Ray, K8YO John pending, and we're working on that from Tallahassee, Florida. W2WLD deal from upstate New York. I think it's upstate Scotia, wherever that is. All right. And we have W5OG Dale, Mineola, Texas. K1BOB Bob. W7AJN John. NX6RG Bob, who's running, I think, long wattage today, so hopefully you can hear me. And I can hear you on SDR, Bob, but that's about it. W6WAY James, Corona, California. a W5ABI bill, and K4YDB. I also see just in the name window, K4YDB, Charlie, and K0IFT, Terry. And is there anyone else needs to check in? Please come now. WW5ENT, standing by.
Comment?
Okay, I got a Charlie Alpha Golf. Could you give me like your prefix, sir? Copy. Kilo Echo 6, Charlie Alpha Golf. Got you on the list. Okay, let's see. John, could you put a call out for us? WA6LJS.
Wilco, this is WA6LJS relaying for Friday morning Air Force Flyers Net. We're looking for check-ins, either members or visitors. Call now.
Delta 9, Delta Romeo.
Well, I'm not hearing anything. There's heard something in there, but it may be somebody else on the frequency. Back to you, Mike.
Kilo Delta 9 station, please come again.
Alpha Delta 9, Delta Romeo.
That was Alpha Delta 9, Alpha Romeo.
Alpha Romeo.
Alpha Romeo.
Alpha Delta Romeo.
N5BE, did you copy that station? This is WW5ENT.
Mike, I can't control NetLogger. I don't know what's going on. I put in, it gets erased, stuff gets moved. I can't control it.
Relay.
Go ahead, relay.
Yeah, I believe it's Alpha Delta 9, Delta Romeo.
Delta 9, Alpha Romeo.
Delta Romeo. Delta Romeo, Mike.
Okay, Delta 9, Delta Romeo. Is that Harold?
No, it's Alpha Delta 9, Delta Romeo.
Mike, it's Alpha Delta Niner Delta Romeo. Alpha Delta Niner Delta Romeo. Over.
US out. Okay, we're trying to clean up the login there. We had a whole bunch of fake calls in here. We got to clean that up. Could you come back one more time with that again, Bill? I could hear you really clear.
Yeah, I'm copying fairly well. It's Alpha Delta Niner Delta Romeo. Over.
Okay, thank you. I believe we got him in there now. And that's Dennis and from Illinois.
USL.
Roger. Good to have you on board, Dennis. Sorry about that. I guess we had some dyslexia here on logger. I don't know what happened anyway. Okay, let's see. Since we have you on the phone there, Bill, or on the line, W2WLD, could you go ahead and put a call out?
Yeah, welcome, Mike. This is W2WLD, upstate New York. Relaying Connect Control for the Air Forces Flyers Club. We're taking check-ins, members, or guests. Please call now. It's quiet now, Mike.
Okay, I think we got everybody there. Let's see. I don't know that I see everybody on the log yet. let's see, N5BE, I noticed K4YDB is not on the log, K0IFT is not on the log, and KJ5IAI is not on the log. Is that a problem?
Mike, I can't control NetLogger. I don't know what's going on, so John's going to have to pick it up for me today. I can't. I put stuff in and it disappears, and I don't know what's going on.
Okay, John, could you take over NetLogger, WW5ENZ?
Yeah, I'll take on NetLogger, WA6LJS.
Okay, we get that. Yeah, that's just, I don't know what's going on there. I'm just watching it, and it's not. Anyway, let's go. All right, is there any short timers out there? We have K0ZNC is a short timer. Any other short timers? Kilo 8, Yankee Oscar. Okay, we'll put you up to the top. All right, got you moved up there. All right, let's see. I got a question today, and I'm not sure if that's being streamed. Did Charlie get that up?
Yeah, it's up.
It's up, Mike.
All right, thank you. Okay, I just my TV just timed out on me up there. Okay, here we go. This is a pretty simple one today, and I'll go ahead and read it what I have on my paper. Hopefully, it matches the live stream. All right. When you get to B52 checklist action item, and you reach this part of that, it says turn all switches to off, down, clockwise. What will you be doing next? And the question choices are: ready to sign off the forms. Bravo, be ready to receive fuel. Charlie, responding to a ground emergency. Delta, ready to perform a controlled ejection. That's ready to sign off forms, be ready to receive fuel, respond to a ground emergency, or ready to perform a controlled ejection. All right, bonus question. How long does it take to launch a B-52H? I say H because I'm familiar with that model very closely. All right, Alpha, 10 minutes from the alert pad. B, normal 2 hours. C, 20 minutes from the alert pad. And Delta, normal 3 hours. So lots of choices, but there's only one correct answer. All right. Okay, let's go to the top there and see if we can bring in Don. Go ahead and bring Don in, please. K1BOB, WW5ENZ.
Okay, Mike, I thought you forgot my call sign there. And Don, go ahead, Don, you're up.
Good morning, everyone. This is K0ZNC. Don is laying out the Colorado. Good morning to all flyers. Got a somewhat overcast all day today. It's a lot warmer today than the last couple days. It's probably up to 42 degrees, and I think the night is 56, I think the weather on that. And as usual, he's saying 0% chance for rain. But we'll light it up, I hope we continue to look out for all first tires on it. So we'll take it. Gosh, I have absolutely no idea on the question. It's really hard for me to understand it. It's like doing STI or what, and that's how I make it. Anyway, I guess on both questions. How many I don't know what I'm talking about. It's Charlie Sherman on that.
K4YDB back to WW5ENZ.
Okay, thank you, K1 with the BOB, and we've got K0ZNC's answers, Charlie. All right, next short timer here is K8 Yankee Oscar, Kilo 8 Yankee Oscar, John, WW5ENZ, you're up. Okay, I got your 73s, and I think your answer was Bravo Charlie. Is that correct? Okay, great. I got a copy on you, but just above my noise here in Oklahoma City. And great to have you with us today, and I'm sure we'll get this sorted out. I know John does a great job up there. Anyway, let's see. Next up is W4JJF. That's Kent, a visitor in North Carolina. You there, sir? WW5ENZ.
Comment.
Okay, go ahead, comment.
Yeah, I wanted to mention before John leaves, I did find his application under KD5OTJ, and I guess his new call is Kilo 8 Yankee Oscar. I had sent him instructions on October 31st, so apparently he never received that, but I just resent the email to him, so tell him to look at his email. Back to you, Mike.
Okay, thank you, John. And let's see, Kilo 8 Yankee Oscar, did you copy that, WW5ENZ? Well, I didn't get a response from him, John, so hopefully he'll get that in his emails. All right, next up, I'll try it again. W4JJF, that's Kent. It looks like you've signed out. Sorry. Okay, Kent, I see you've signed out on the AIM window. So let's jump down to W5PIX Mobile. You're up, sir. WW5ENZ.
Check in.
Stand by checking.
Down here, downtown Houston, looking at the Minute Maid Stadium for those nasty old cheating Astros that advertise them. Anyways, we're unloading here at another plumbing supply. I did not hear the question, Mike, because I was on the phone trying to find out where they want me, because they're down here occupying a whole bunch of old buildings on both sides of the streets or whatever. So, had to find out where we were going. So, anyways, we're sitting here downtown looking at Interstate 59 or I-69 or US 59, and everything in Houston right now is normal. Slow traffic, going nowhere fast. And Interstate 10 had a vehicle overturned on fire and looked like a little cherry picker, so it might have been on a low boy. I don't know, but anyways, Houston traffic is a mess. So anyways, to answer your question, just put me down to the right answer. The W5PIX back to WW5ENZ, downtown Houston, 18-wheel mobile.
Yeah, okay, Cliff, we got a copy on it. That sounds like you're out there having some excitement. W5PIX, WW5ENZ. And I'll come back to you on the 73 round and see how things are going. Okay, next on the list is WA6LJS. John, good morning, WW5ENZ.
Contact. Yeah, there's a contact in there. Pick him up, Mike.
Roger that. Yeah, it sounds like Bob. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, Roger, Mike. NX6RG. I wonder if you can make me a short time. We've got a storm heading in, and I've got to get the dog out for his walk because he's going to be inside most of the day.
Okay, well, why don't you go ahead and take it. John will stand by there. He's a gentleman and a scholar. WW5ENZ.
Oh, thank you. Very good. Thank you, Mike.
NX6RG. Well, interesting questions. I'm not sure the answers, but put me down for Bravo and Alpha, and we'll just see how that works out. I'll probably listen out inside, because I'm going to have to run here and take the dog for his walk before it starts pouring down rain here. That atmospheric river has been north of us, but today it's moving down, and I just took a look at the radar, and it's definitely headed here. So we've got to go out and get the dog on his morning walk. So 73 stall, and I will see everybody on the air on Monday. WW5ENZ and X6RG.
Okay, Bob, NX6RG, WW5ENZ. Got a copy on that, and we got you down for a Bravo Alpha, and you're headed out for a walk. Have fun. WA6LJS. Go ahead, John. Your turn.
Okay, Mike, thanks. This is WA6LJS. Incidentally, NX6RG, you're 20 over here, so we've got another short skip day for sure. Good morning to the net. So far here and everybody locally. It's 47 degrees here with clear blue sky, plenty of sun. We'll be up into the mid-70s today before long. Let's see, an answer to your question on the B-52. Okay, I think your first answer is Charlie. With the switches in those positions is prepare for a ground emergency. And the second, how quick to launch is Alpha, 10 minutes. So put me down for Charlie and Alpha. And if K4YDB is still listening, I did send him an email. Apparently the confusion is the two calls. I did confirm his application on October 31st and haven't heard anything. So I resent the email to him. I'll try to give him another email, make sure he gets it. Back to you, Mike. WA6LJS.
Okay, WA6LJS. Got it, John. And yeah, I know we get this straightened out. We just gotta power through the problems. Okay, we got you down for Charlie. Charlie and Alpha, California, CA. All right, let's see. KB7LAK mobile. He's gonna probably check in, but let me just check see if he's there yet. KB7LAK, WW5ENZ. You ready yet, Justin?
Check in.
Okay, go ahead, check in.
Yeah, it's K2SJP Mobile. Good morning, Mike. We'll be at the home QCH in about 5 minutes.
Okay, K2SJP, we'll put you on the list. Also, I heard another check-in out there. Please come in, WW5ENZ. Well, I didn't copy that mobile out there. John, could you hear anything?
Yeah, tell him to call again. I heard him on the SDR. The Mobile, come again? Yeah, it's Kilo at Bravo 9, Lima Hotel Tango. We'll put him on the list, Mike.
Go ahead, check in. Well, I've got a good copy on you. You've reached the Air Force's Flyers Club, sir. This is WW5ENZ in Oklahoma City. Okay, that's W2RCH. I've got you at about a 5-7 here in Oklahoma City. Okay, let's get back to this here. I'm thinking I'm gonna hold off on Justin because he hasn't got in the air yet, probably. So N5BE, go ahead and take your turn, sir. WW5ENZ.
WW5ENZ, N5BE. Good morning, Mike.
morning, everyone on the net, and I'm sorry about NetLogger this morning. I don't know what was going on, so I think it's just better I'm hands off today and reboot tomorrow. On the question, I don't know anything about B-52s except I can tell which models are which. That's about it. By the way, they're back at RAF Hazers. They might as well just leave them there. I mean, they've been going back and forth for the last month on TDY. Just leave them there. I guess they put some more in there a day or so ago because of the Putin shenanigans. So anyway, RAF Hayford near London is B-52s again, and U-2s. I'm gonna go. I'm just guessing here. I'm going Bravo Alpha because I think going out of work. I've seen those things start up, with the cartridge starters, and they can get them going pretty quick. And I don't know. So switch this off. That sounds like a fueling thing to me. So I'm gonna go Bravo Alpha, British Airways, Mike. Back to you.
The frequencies in use, WW5ENZ. All right, well, let's see. Let's see if we can get to N9KJN, WW5ENZ. Okay, I think he turned it. N9 to KJN. Yeah, I know, in traffic control, you probably wouldn't want any of these. You wouldn't know about these questions for sure. You would just see stuff happening outside the window there. Okay, if you had a window. Anyway, good having you on board with us today, and please check in with us anytime you can, and I'll come back to you on the 73 round, sir. So, N9 to KJN, WW5ENZ. Let's see. Let's go down to Ray. WB2JJO. Good morning, Ray. You're up. WW5ENZ.
WW5ENZ from WB2JJO. Good morning to you, Chief Mike, and all the flyers on the net. Boy, I tell you what, I got some pretty good signals there today. Mike, you're a solid S9 here coming into New Jersey. I understand you got your beam pointed northwest, so I wasn't working you off the back of your beam. But anyway, it worked out really well here. As far as the question is concerned, boy, I tell you what, that's a head scratcher for me. I'm going to have to copy off of John's paper, and I'm going to go with Charlie and Alpha. Charlie and Alpha is going to be my answer for today there, Chief. So back over to you, sir. And, by the way, thank you, Charlie, for putting up the live stream. That's a real godsend, that's for sure. Okay, Mike, back over to you. WW5ENZ, WB2JJO.
Okay, WB2JJO. Ray, you're 5'9" here. 5'9" here. That's probably the best I've ever heard you. So I guess that we got things working good, and we, let's see, you got your answer down for California. All right, which was C and A. All right, let's see, W2WLD. Good morning, Bill, again, and you're up, sir. WW5ENZ.
Okay, good morning again to you, Mike, and everyone on the net. Propagation was pretty good today. Finally getting some rain, but it's going to rain for a few days. We'll see if we make up the deficit. Not much else going on. As far as the question, says takeoff check. I don't know, obviously. Says takeoff question, so what might be on a takeoff checklist? And I thought maybe there's an arming of the ejection seat system that has to go on. And maybe that's how you do it. So I'm going to go Delta for the first question and Alpha 10 minutes on the bonus. Back to you, Mike. WW5ENZ, W2WLD.
Okay, W2WLD. I got a great signal on you, Bill. But let me just clarify that a little bit. The TO stands for technical order. So it's not necessarily a takeoff checklist. Hopefully we didn't steer everybody wrong, but it's a technical order / checklist.
Okay, but I don't know enough to change my answer, so leave it Delta Alpha. Thank you.
Roger. Okay, I just realized that. I just abbreviated TO myself and probably should have put a T period O period. Anyway, I got you down there for what did we get you down for? Could you come back one more time?
Yeah, Dumb Alpha, DA, Delta Alpha, over.
Copy Delta Alpha. Okay, gotcha. All right, we'll get you down there for that. Delta Alpha. And W5OG, Dale, good morning, sir. WW5ENZ.
Good morning, Mike, and good morning to all on the net. W5OG here. Yeah, beautiful morning. Hold on a second. Turn that down a bit. Been using the SDR this morning because we don't have that nice short skip condition. At least I can hear you locally, but I can't make it out nearly as well as I can on the SDR. Interesting question. I haven't a clue. But I'm going to guess Bravo. That would be what you would do in order to get ready to refuel the airplane. And I was a bit unsure. I guess any of those could be correct, but I'm going to go Bravo, actually. Same answer for both of the questions this morning. And I'm hearing everybody pretty well between the SDR and locally, so hopefully you'll have a pretty good... And you did get K2SJP. He's been trying to check in. And I hear you fine here, Bob. I haven't heard from Justin yet, so he may have had a delay there getting airborne. I don't know. Got a long list, so back to net. Thank you, Chief, for doing the net. WW5ENZ and W5OG.
Okay, W5OG. Yeah, you're right. It's a little hectic here this morning, but it's working out. All right, we get you down for double B's. Bravo. And next up is... Commander, K4YDB, bomb you're up, sir, WW5ENZ.
Okay, thanks, Mike. K4YDB here. Good morning to all the flyers on the net. I'm doing a bit better today, a lot better. Let's see. There's a virus going around, and it can last like 2 weeks, over 3 weeks. And Lynn talked to a woman yesterday in Boise. She said she had to finally go get antibiotics when it started getting into her ears. So, well, that hasn't happened. So I think we're okay. Anyway, yeah, not an easy question. I don't know much about the big behemoth B-52s, but stuff probably takes more time than a fighter, that's for sure. As far as answer question one, I don't know what CCW is. Turning the lights off, and well, wouldn't be ready to sign off the forms. That would probably be done before they get in the cockpit, I guess, or the crew chief would have to throw it up into the cockpit to have the pilot sign off on it. I don't think it's alpha. Are you ready to receive fuel? I don't know if that's a sign you would use. We normally just leave go power on, and actually we'd have everything turned off. So it could be. Dale might be right on that. Responding to a ground emergency. I'm going to go with Charlie. It's either B or C. I seem to think. It's got nothing to do with a controlled ejection. You probably want to leave everything turned on and turn off your chaff, canister, and anything, and your transponder beacon there too. Let's see. So put me down for Charlie, because if you turned off all the switches and you called for a ground emergency, I don't know. The crew chief would be in the loop on that. I would think he'd be on the headset. We should hear everything the pilot's saying on intercom, or probably UHF or VHF. I'll tell you what, I'm going to go with Bravo. I'm going to go with Dale. He talked me into it. If I get it wrong, it's Dale's fault. How long does it take to launch a B-52? I think they have 15 minutes from the launch order sent to the command, which has to go down to the units. It has to go down to the individual alert pads. I think when I saw them do that back in the old days at Griffiths, I think they had it blacked out or card start within 10 minutes, and they could probably tax you within 10 minutes. I would think 20 minutes might be better, but I think 2 hours is out of the question, 3 hours is out of the question. So 10 minutes from alert pad notification. I think that's probably about right, just from my experience. That's it, Mike. So anyway, back to you. Thanks for running the net. Should be some interesting fill-in on these questions. Looking forward to it. Mike, so this is K4YDB, back to WW5ENZ.
Okay, K4YDB, WW5ENZ. Yeah, I think you said CCW means counterclockwise. It's an abbreviation for counterclockwise. So, could be a maintenance guy working this. I don't know. Let's see. All right, let's go to W7AJN. John, you're up. WW5ENZ.
W7AJN. Good morning, Mike, and good morning to all the players out there. Bob, you sounded real good. I hope you're completely over that virus, cold, whatever you had. It can be miserable. I know. Anyway, let's see. Nothing going on here. Girls are doing okay. Let's see. We had started out at 41 degrees this morning. Now it's 55, and we're going to go up to 80 today. So have a warm day here in Peoria, Arizona. On the question, I'm going to jump in a lemming line. I can see have a lemming line. Anyway, I'm going to pull in behind our commander and go with Bravo and Alpha. Bravo and Alpha. So those are my answers. And I will be here till now. W7AJN, back to my control.
Okay, W7AJN. A good copy on you here, John. You can also go with Bravo Alpha. All right. And let's see if we can get down there to Corona, California. W6WAY. James, you're up, sir. WW5ENZ.
Okay. Thank you, Mike, for running the net. And let's see. I don't even know what the weather is here. I'm having trouble with the computer and the it's worked great for me for a long time, but this week it hasn't worked at all. Anyways, by the way, I got a ride on a B-52. I think it was back in 1956. I'm not sure about that, but I did get a ride on a B-52. Back at the Black Air Force Base in Washington State. Okay, let's see. I've got it running on the television there. Anyway, we're going to join the ribbon line and three Bravo and Alpha. That's everything right. So this is W3Y.
Okay, W6WAY. Great. Yeah, James, 1956. Gosh, that might have been a B model or a C model. I was like 5 years old then, I think. So, that must have been fun for sure. Anyway, and I think we got your answers. I haven't seen them posted yet, but I know they're coming. And let's go down to Dennis, visitor for AB9 and DR. So Alpha Delta 9 Delta Romeo. Dennis, are you still there? WW5 ENZ. Alpha Delta 9 Delta Romeo. Are you there? WW5 ENZ. I don't know, WA60LJS, could you put a call out for him? Maybe I'm too close.
Yeah, locally, Alpha Delta 9 Delta Romeo, you're up at WA6LJS relay.
I guess he's not there today. Okay, let's jump down to W5ABI. I know Joe's there. You're up, WW5 ENZ.
Yeah, WW5ENZ and the Flyers, W5ABI. Good morning, Mike, and the rest of the Flyers. Thanks for running the net. Beautiful morning here in Las Cruces. 47 degrees, supposed to go up to 70s. Clear blue skies, and a little bit of wind, but not much. Anyhow, my answer to the questions, for the first one, I'm going to go with Charlie. For the second one, I'm going to go with Alpha. And we'll be here at the bottom, Mike. WW5ENZ, W5ABI.
Okay, W5ABI, WW5ENZ. We got you down for Charlie Alpha, and you're sounding great, Joe, still. And I think, yeah. I don't know. Did you say your temperature today? I didn't know if you're going to beat Las Cruces or Arizona, I mean.
We're in Las Cruces. Are you talking to me, Mike? W5ABI.
Roger that. What was your temperature going to be?
Could you repeat that?
Oh, your air temperature. What is the temperature out there?
Oh, it's 47 right now.
Okay, yeah, because I know Arizona is going to be 80 today, and I was thinking they'd get the record, but you guys sometimes come in pretty hot.
Yeah, we're 70 here.
Okay. Anyway, okay, great. Well, that sounds even more pleasant, though. Okay, K5, CAY, Kilo 5, yeah, CAY, I think I got that right. K5, CAY, and that's Dan and Tulsa, and he probably can't hear me, so you might have to bring him in for me, John, WW5ENZ. Yeah, K5CAY, you're up.
WW5ENZ and group, good morning. Yeah, I can't hear you, Mike. You're shooting right over me. But hopefully I'm able to get out to the coast. I know both coasts are loud and that are doing well. On the questions, actually I'm going to go back to my old days, and I'm going to use D for the controlled ejection. In reality, it was actually the same step in the T-41 when I taught at the Air Force Academy, just before you make a emergency landing was to turn everything off. So just for that reason, I'm going to go with D. And on the second of the B-52, the 111, we started the engines, I think, 50 minutes prior. So I'm going to take a guess at Bravo. 2 hours from normal for start for takeoff. I don't know for a fact, but that's something my guess. So Delta and Bravo. So tonight's still morning up here in Tulsa, and we'll get back to net control. K5CAY.
You turned it, Mike. Did you get that? Roger that. I had a good copy on him on the SDR, so yes. And he put down, he wanted Delta Bravo, and you got that down. Thanks, John. And appreciate it, and just say hi to Dan. You did get a copy of him on the SDR, but I couldn't hear anything locally, and I knew that would be like that. Okay, KE6CAG, that's Theodore from Memphis, Tennessee. Are you still there, sir? WW5ENZ. Okay, thank you. I got a copy on you just above the noise here in Oklahoma City. You're about a 3-3 here. Roger. You're about a 3-3, but you've got a great audio. Same here. So thanks for joining us today, and come back anytime. This is WW5ENZ, Net Control for Air Force Flyers Club. And then we go down to K4YDB. Charlie, you're up, sir. WW5ENZ.
WW5ENZ, K4YDB. Well, good morning, Mike. Morning to all the Flyers out there. And, well, you got a good lineup here this morning. It's going to town over here. Conditions aren't that great here, though. I'm not only hearing just about probably 30% of everybody. But it is what it is. Hope everybody's having a good morning right now. It's about 48 degrees here. I think we're pretty much at our high for today. I think it's supposed to get up to close to about 49 is what they're saying. But the wind is blowing out there, and yesterday it was very brisk. We went over to the Savoy yesterday and looked at their car museum. Man, I tell you what, it is got some beautiful cars in it. You ought to go see it. I mean, it's worth it. I mean, you want to stand next to a Maserati or a Porsche. I mean, they're just a foot away, but you can't touch them. They won't let you touch them. So anyway, so we did once and got a whoopsie from them. So we had a good time. But as far as the question goes, I think I think I'm gonna go. I'm a fuels guy, but I think that I know they got to have switches on to pump fuel to transfer it because they did it all the time when I was in. But anyway, I'm gonna go with Delta on this one. And as far as the second question, put me down for Alpha. I don't have no clue. Anyway, WW5ENZ K4YDB. I'm back to net.
Okay, K4YDB, you're moving in here. WW5ENZ. Sounding good, and we got you down for Delta Alpha. And yeah, thank you again for streaming. And yeah, and let's see. Next up is Mike is receive only. I think that's KJ5AI. Mike's listening in, and good to have you on board with us today. And I think you might be mobile, but if you are, drive safe. All right, next on the list is N4OPA. N4OPA in Tennessee. That's Jeff in Tennessee. N4OPA, WW5ENZ. You're up for the Air Force Flyers Club, sir. I guess I don't have enough boost to get out there. John, could you give him a call? WA6LJS, WW5ENZ.
November 4, Oscar Papa Alpha, N4OPA, you're up, WA6LJS relay. I'm not hearing anything at all here, Mike, back to that.
I actually have a copy on somebody out there. Come on, go ahead and come in, sir. WW5ENZ.
Kilo Lima 7 Yankee Kilo.
Okay, Jeff, got a pretty good copy on you here in Oklahoma City. So, and we got you down for Bravo, and yeah, check in anytime, every day of the year we're here. So that's the N4OPA WW5ENZ, and I'll come back to you on the 73 round and see if you're still there, Jeff. All right, K2SJP, Bob, you're up, sir. WW5ENZ.
WW5ENC. This is K2SJP. Good morning, Mike, and good morning to all the flyers. We didn't quite make it into the holiday house in the beginning of the night. We thought we would. But on the road over here, a police car was smashed really badly. And I had the ambulance down to the police officer. Not sure, I hope he's okay, but the traffic got snarled. And I got into the house over here a little bit late. So that's what's going on over here. We have 70 degrees over here right now. It ended up to be a very cool morning, about 5 a.m. when I got up. And it was quite cold. It was, I would say, about 55 degrees or so over here for Tampa Bay. The coldest I have ever been in Tampa, Florida is 28 degrees. Yes, we do get temperatures below freezing once in a while. So that's the deal from this end. I heard the question on the B-52. I'm going to go with Charlie and Bravo. Charlie and Bravo for my answer, Mike. Thanks for running the net and doing a great job as usual. WW5ENZ, K2SJP.
Okay, K2SJP, I got you down for Charlie and Bravo. And speaking of temperatures, yeah, when I first retired, I went down to Camp Gulf to get out of the cold air for Christmas. And it was 28 degrees down there, so I don't know. So I quit doing that. You know, it's a long drive just for the same temperature as it was in Oklahoma. Okay, Bob, got a good copy on you, and yeah, hopefully you get home as soon as you can there. Next up is, let's see, from Phoenix, Arizona, I believe a visitor. KB9 LHT, KB9 LHT, WW5ENZ. KB9 LHT, you're up, Enrique. Nothing heard here, Mike, and he was pretty strong. Yeah, I thought so too, John. Okay, well, I guess he couldn't hang in there with us yet. Let's see. W0RCH, WORCH, WW5ENZ from, yeah, Colorado, Fountain, Colorado. W0RCH, WW5ENZ. W0RCH, you're up. WA6LJS relay. And nothing heard locally or on 2 SDRs, Mike? Yeah, same here, John. I guess we just can't get him today. Anyway, or he had to step out. Okay, we're down to WX7 Lima Art. Good morning, WW5ENZ. Okay, WX7 Lima. I got you down for Alpha Charlie. All right, interesting. Very good. And yeah, you were faded out on me there a little bit. I don't know what was happening, but probably just conditions were changing a little bit. Okay, K6PX, Steve, RX Tony in San Diego. Hopefully you're having a great day out there, and appreciate you monitoring us. And next up is WB5DRI, Brian. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Mike. WW5ENC, WB5DRI, down here in San Antonio. Good morning to all the net. Beautiful day down here in San Antonio. We're about 70 degrees right now. I think our low is about 43, and we're going to be about 75 for the high today. So really beautiful, beautiful day down here. Couldn't ask for any nicer weather than this. Just about an ideal temperature for the high. Anyway, good to be back on the net. Sorry, I've been absent. Had a lot of appointments. My wife has had a lot of appointments this week, and so I've been busy with that. And this morning I had to run out to the base and pick up some prescriptions. And I wanted to get it done because they only keep them for about a week, and it had been about 5 days. So I didn't want to take a chance on losing them. They don't hold them longer than about, I think, 5 business days, maybe a little longer. But anyway, I got all that taken care of, and I was able to get back in plenty of time here to get on this morning. And so it's good to hear everybody. Good net there, Mike, and good questions. I really have no idea, but after looking at the questions on YouTube live stream, I'm going to go with Bravo and Alpha and see how that comes out. And I guess we're pretty close to the bottom here, so I won't have to wait too long to hear the answers. But thanks for getting us all in there, Mike. And I'll turn it back to you. WW5ENZ, WB5DRI, back to net. Good morning, everybody.
Okay, WB5DRI, WW5ENZ. Yeah, you're booming in here, Brian. So that sounds good. And boy, it sounds like you got a great day ahead of you there. All right, last on the list, the bottom of the list is KL7YK, KL7YK, Ron, WW5ENZ. He's down there in Killeen, Texas. You're up, sir.
KL7YK, you're up, Ron, WA6LJS relay. Nothing heard, Mike. He was very strong when I heard him check in there, over.
Roger. Yeah, we had like 31 people on the list today, so he might have just got tired of waiting. All right, that is the bottom of the list. Is there anyone on this? Well, let me see if Justin is there. KB7 LAK, WW5ENZ. No, I don't have anything from Justin either. Okay, well, that's the bottom of the list. Is there anyone that I missed on the original list? Please come now. Okay, nothing heard. Well, let's go ahead and dispatch this question here. It's kind of interesting. I deliberately made it kind of vague, just because. And the reason I did that is to kind of, all of you guys and gals out there, mostly guys, have a background in something. And the first question is actually a maintenance question. I know it's, but you could take it as a private, if you are an aircrew member. But when you finish fixing a system, it always at the bottom, and John, you probably remember this, every checklist or every tech order that we used, at the very bottom it said turn all switches to off, down, or counterclockwise. I guess that was so when the aircrew came in and they turned on ground power, everything didn't start going and breaking again. So really, the first question's answer was alpha, ready to sign the forms off, because that's the last thing you do is turn every switch down, counterclockwise, or off, and then you sign off the 781, which is the form. And then, of course, I could have put A for depart the aircraft, but, you know, I don't know. So it was kind of a cheesy question, I admit it. Sorry, guys, but I had to make this up quickly after all my drama with the tower, but I got it. Now, the second question, not too bad. I figured K4YDB would be on this one because of being the IG. There's a certain time frame for different things, and he was pretty close, or exactly, I guess. It takes to launch a B-52H off the alert pad is 10 minutes. That's it. You got 10 minutes to get it off. So the only way you do that is with cart start. And I think another person said, yeah, those are the cartridges. Yeah, wait for the horn to go off there. Anyway, the cart starts. Yeah, so what you're doing is you're starting all the engines at once, cartridges, and it's smoky down there. As any of you have seen, Elephant Walk, we called them. It gets real smoky, but the crew, of course, is right there most of the time in the alert pad. So they can actually get off the ground in 10 minutes, and that is it. And that was what their target was, and they usually made it, so that's not a problem. Now, the Bravo, normally 2 hours is not right, because it's normally an hour. It's normally an hour to get a B-52 off. Let's say you got your takeoff time is like 10 o'clock. A good cruise show is about 9, and you get it off the ground at 10 o'clock. So it's usually an hour. And so I put a few distractors in there, but the real one was on the alert pad, and that's really what it was designed to do, and that's 10 minutes. So the answers were actually Alpha and Alpha, so double A's on this one. And but it's just kind of interesting to hear answers because based on what your experiences were, and so that's kind of cool. All right, let's go back up to the top and start at 73 rounds. I think we got time. Yeah, it's only 11 o'clock Central. Okay, so W5. Well, let me say, let's put a call out one more time, John. Even though I think that they are. Well, let's see. WA6LJS, John, could you put a call out for us? WW5ENZ.
We'll call. Last call for check-ins to the Friday morning Air Force Flyers Net. Either late members or visitors. Call now. Nothing heard, Mike. Back to net. WA6LJS.
Okay, thank you, John. And maybe we'll get Bill to do that to W2WLD, WW5ENZ.
It says W2WLD upstate New York, relaying to net control. Last call for check-ins from the Air Forces Flyers Club. Call now. I think you've got them all already, Mike.
All right, I wanted to hear you call that out again, Bill. You were sounding really great today. You're 5'9" here in Oklahoma City, and your audio is perfect. So I thought that was a nice call. Anyway, that's okay. It sounds like we got everybody. So let's go to the top and see down the list one more time on a 73 round. Well, first let me ask K4YDB if Don is still there. Is K0ZNC available? WW5ENC.
No, Mike, he had to leave about halfway through the net. Gave his regards. See us tomorrow. K4YDB will be back for now.
Thank you, sir. Okay, then it is W5PIX Mobile, 73 round, Cliff. WW5ENC. Okay, W5PIX, 73 to you in Houston. Take care, WW5ENT. All right, WA6LJS, 73 round, John, WW5ENT.
Okay, thank you, Mike. WW5ENZ, WA6LJS. Good, Matt. Great question. And we'll be here to the bottom and then over to Echolink for a minute or two. 73, WW5ENZ, WA6LJS.
Okay, John, appreciate it. Don't you remember that at the bottom when you got to the end of the check order, when you're doing an up check before you leave? Didn't it say that?
Yeah, you're correct. I should have remembered that, but I should have done. Anyway, yeah, that's right, Michael.
Roger. Well, that was only 50 freaking years ago. Okay, anyway, have a great day, John. 73, see you. Let's see, 87, LAK, the maybe flying, maybe on the ground, maybe mobile. 73 round, Justin, WW5, ENZ. Well, I guess we got Justin earlier then. And I don't think he's going to make it today, so we'll have to move on. So let's go to N5BE, Lee. Good morning, Lee, again, and 73 rounds.
Yeah, WW5ENZ, N5BE. Well, I got it half right. I'll take that for being an old Army guy. I wonder if the J model is going to have Parker start capability. I wonder what the spec was for start time with those engines from the Grumman Gulfstream 700. I just wonder if they're using carcasses. Probably not, huh? And you reminded me of a logbook entry. We were getting a lot of aircraft from Vietnam in the early 70s in the reserves and National Guard. And one of my jobs was to look at all those aircraft coming in and go through the logbooks. And you had your daily logbook, and then you had your historical logbook for the aircraft. So I was going through the historical logbook, and there's an entry that says, all human remains removed from this aircraft on this date. So obviously a combat loss. Pretty sobering to read that. All right, we'll pick it up tomorrow. Hopefully my met logger will behave. WW5ENZ, M5B. Thanks, Mike.
Okay, well, I got you there. It's just barely picking you out, Lee, but 73 to you, and because my SCR timed out on me. So, well, anyway, let's see if we can get Norm again. K9KJN, Norm, you're up for 73 rounds.
TRSL, WW5ENC, thank you for the net. This is N9KJN. Like I said earlier, I have no clue as to the answer, but I also didn't hear what the correct answer was. But 73, everybody, gentlemen, it's been nice listening this morning. N9KJN, got the net.
Okay, yeah, the correct answer was Alpha, double A, Alpha was the correct answer.
Yes, sir.
Okay, WB2JJO, Ray, you're up, sir. WW5ENZ for 73 rounds.
WW5ENZ from WB2JJO. Well, I'll tell you what, Chief Mike, that was a very good question. I should have gotten it right. I looked at the answer A the first time, but then again I scratched my head and I wasn't really sure. But I should have went with my gut. I would have got it right. But 50% is better than 0%. So anyway, great question, great distractors, and I'll tell you what, it was a very good net today. I heard a lot of people out here on the electric radio for sure. So with that there, Mike, I'll say 73 to you and everyone else, and we'll probably catch you tomorrow. WW5ENZ from WB2JJO. 73s, Ronald.
Okay, WB2JJO, great, yeah. You know darn well if you don't do somebody like Bob, K4YDB, will be calling you back out there to the airplane to say, well, what the heck is this open write-up? Anyway, great talking to you, and you got a great signal today. Okay, W2WLD, 73 round, sir. WW5ENZ.
Fine business, Mike. Great job handling, I think, 31 seconds. Enjoyed it. Question I misread, but I don't think anybody got it right. Totally. Thanks, everybody. 73. WW5ENZ, W2WLD.
Okay, Bill. Great hearing you today. W2WLD, 73 to you. WW5ENZ. Okay, Dale, W5OG, WW5ENZ, 73 round, Dale.
Okay, Mike. Mighty fine. Thank you. Good net. 7-3, everybody. See you over on Echo Links for a few. W5OG, back to net.
Okay, W5OG, 73, Dale. WW5ENZ. Okay, K1BOB, WW5ENZ, 73 round, Bob.
Okay, Mike, interesting question from the maintenance perspective there. I like that. I just about was going to ask you whose checklist was this in. Maybe it's in everybody's, I don't know, but very good. Enjoyed that. It was a long time ago. I used to watch those guys. I wonder if the new J-Ball is going to put any smoke out other than when it's taking off a little bit. It just won't be the same to see. Old Smoky up there. K1BLB. Thanks, Chief Mike. Great job.
Roger, Roger. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that airplane. I don't know if do they have one with all the engines on it yet, Bob? I don't know. That might have been a good question, but I've seen them test them on a pod, but I didn't see all 8 on a wing yet. Have you seen that?
No, I haven't. I haven't seen one with all the engines on. I've seen one with all the engines off, though.
Roger, Roger. Okay, well, have a great day and keep well up there. It's kind of cold and snowy up there. Okay, let's go to W7AJN. You're up there. WW5ENZ.
Good job, and great net. Enjoyed understood the comments that everybody had, and so I don't have anything else, so I'm just going to say have a great day. You're in charge of it. W7AJN.
Okay, W7AJN. Thank you for being here, John, and 73 to you. All right, W6WAY, James, WW5ENZ, 73 round, James. Okay, W6WAY, 73 to you, Jim, and great hearing from you. Take care, and we'll catch you the next time you're on the air. All right, W5ABI, Joe, WW5ENZ, 73 round.
Yeah, WW5ENZ, W5ABI. Good net, Mike. You stumped just about all of them. Hi. Anyhow, thanks for running it. 73 is all the flyers. WW5ENZ, W5ABI.
Okay, W5ABI, no problem. Not really. Yeah, it's just, it was kind of a real generic question, so it was really hard to get. So anyway, all right, appreciate it, Joe. Have a great day. 73, see you. All right, K5CAY, that's Dan in Tulsa. John, I don't know if you're still there, sir. You might be able to call in for me.
And the group K5CAY, interesting question. Enjoyed the net, 73 all. K5CAY, back to net control. Target, Mike.
Okay, great. Yeah, you must have got me on the SDR. All right, let's see. Let's go down to KE6CAG in Tennessee. You're up. All right, KE6CAG, Memphis, Tennessee. 73 is great having you with us. WW5ENZ. All right, K4YDB, Charlie, 73 round. WW5ENZ.
WW5ENZ, K4YDB. Well, good net today, Mike. I did enjoy it. An interesting question. Learn something every time. Anyway, 73 is everybody. Everybody have a great day, and we will try this again tomorrow. K4YDB, back to net.
Okay, K4YDB, 73 to you. Let's see, KJ5IA, Mike, RX only, so take care, and good having you with us today. All right, N4 OPA Jeff, N4 OPA Jeff, 73 round, sir. WW5 ENZ. Okay, copy that. And great having you with us today, Jeff. The WW5 ENZ 73 studio. All right, K2SJP, Bob, 73 round, WW5 ENZ.
WW5 ENZ, K2SJP. Thanks for running that, Mike. Great job. Great Friday in that. 73 to you and to all the flyers, and see you guys over on Echo Lane. Back to you, Mike. WW5 ENZ from K2SJP.
Okay, K2SJP is 73 to WW5 ENZ. All right, let's see. Let me jump down to WX7 Lima Lima, Earth, 73 round, WW5 ENZ. Yeah, you're right, Art. You're the only, you're the only one that got the first question right. Just looking at it from that perspective. So, 73, see, have a great day. Let's see. Next up there is, K6PX, Steve. K6PX, of course, he's received only in San Diego, but 73 students, Stephen, and good being with us there. All right, how about WB5DRI? Brian, you're up for a 73 round, WW5 ENZ.
Okay, Mike, WW5ENZ, WB5DRI. Well, good net, Mike. Enjoyed it as always, and you're over the 9 mark with me here this morning, Mike. Good signal into San Antonio. 73 to all the flyers into the net. And everybody come back tomorrow, and when I'm net control there. 73s, everybody. WB5DRI, back to net. Good day, everybody. I should be on Echo Link for a few minutes.
Okay, Brian, 73 to you, WW5 ENZ. And the last on the list is KL7YK. KL7YK in Killeen, Texas. 73 to you. I'm not sure I can reach clean. So anyway, that is the bottom of the list. Is there anyone else that has any last comments or questions? Please come now. WW5 ENZ, standing by. Okay, W4, yes, W, go ahead, sir. This is WW5 ENZ.
Well, good morning. Just wanted to check in with you guys. I remember the Phantom. Whatever it was. It saved my butt a lot of times. Just thought I'd check in.
All right. Well, great to have you on board. Were you a veteran, sir?
Yeah, I was in Vietnam for 2 years. In the Army Security Agency for 4 years.
Well, that sounds pretty great. Thanks for your service. And yeah, come check in with us anytime. We're here every single morning of the year. So take care and thanks again. And 73 Street at WW5 ENZ. Okay, that is the bottom of the list for the Air Force Flyers Club Net on Friday morning. I've got to kind of close it out here before we bump into another net coming up at a couple kilohertz from us. Everybody, thank you for being here, and thanks for the relays, and appreciate it. And great comments. It's always great. And who cares about the question? It's all the stuff that we talk about in between. And that is the conclusion of the Air Force's Flyers Club Net. And I'm going to return this frequency back to normal, ever to use. 73 on WW5 ENZ Care.
KJN.
Was that KB7LAK WW5DNT?